Hello, guys, gals, and fellow indie pals. Gosh, I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to talk about today, but it pretty much was just, it pretty much was just, out of pocket things people have said to me recently that I'm just like, what did that have to do with anything? Why would you say that to anyone? Like, what was the purpose of that, right? And, the reason why that is just like, I don't know, like, it's very interesting to like I don't know, like from my own personal experience, like people tend to find me attractive. And so like I don't know, for whatever reason that just like gives people like they just say anything. Like people just be talking sometimes, right? Like like this is just so funny to me because like I don't know, like I just try to be like so normal. I just like I'm always trying to have a normal one and people around me are just like how can we say the most abnormal thing ever, right? And one of the things I had somebody say to me recently, which I just was like, I was so perplexed because I was just like, what? Where, where they do that at, cuz? And one of them was just like, I met this older fellow who's working security, and he walks up to me and he's just like, hey, is that your backpack? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, gotta check your backpack just to, make sure. Um, because, I guess, like, I mean, from what I've seen on the news, I mean, even kids be walking around strapped these days, even though I, like, am 31 and, am not gatted. But, he was just like, he's like, you're pretty, do you want a husband? And I was like, um, no. And he's like, you sure? He's like, I know some guys that, just let me know. You want dark skin, light skin? I know a few. And I'm like, what? What you talking about? How you go from checking my backpack to asking me if I want to get married? If I wanted to get married, I'd have been married. Like, that is just so funny to me. But like, it's just like I don't know. Like, it's so weird. Like, if people think you're pretty or something, or they're like, I don't know. Like, people just be saying stuff to you. Like I was at the laundromat the other day, and some people had parked like really close to my car, but it was just like there was enough room. Like luckily on the side that I needed to like put my laundry bags and stuff in, it was pretty much okay. But like on like the driver's side, I was like kind of squeezing in and out to like get into my car, and there was a lady like standing outside. She was just like, "You're so lucky you're skinny." And I'm like, like yeah, I guess, but why did that need to be said? Like, it was funny to me because I was just like, I mean, not really. Like, I'll be completely honest. Like, in my opinion, I feel really skinny right now because, like, normally, like, not gonna lie, like, I prefer to be a little bit heavier when it comes to like my regular weight. But like, when you're eating on a budget, like, it just is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. As long as you're fed, you're fine, right? Like I'm at like a normal weight. I'm pretty sure I'm like around like 130. I actually haven't gotten on a scale in a little while, so I genuinely don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm like clocking around like 130, which is like is actually probably a better weight for me. But I prefer to I just feel more comfortable around like 140, 145. That's just how I feel. But like I also like am not as like muscular because I'm not like regularly doing like a labor intensive job or anything like that. So I mean that also factors into it. But like man, like yeah, sometimes people just walk up to you and just say stuff and it's just like that that didn't need to be said. Like you could have you didn't have to say that. But it's like, why are people so comfortable just saying stuff to complete strangers, you know? Like that's so odd. Like I mean, like it would be different if it was just like a joke between friends or something like that. But it's like you can't just walk up to anybody and just say stuff, you know? Like because it's like what if I mean, what if it was like I was divorced and like a domestic abuse survivor or something like that? Like there's so many things. It's just like there could be reasons why people aren't married nowadays. But like what like just because I'm pretty doesn't mean I need to be married or that I'm even in the market or looking for anyone. Like it was so odd. Like things like that are just so strange to me. But it like, also at the same time, like, why do you know so many guys that are single? Why aren't they married? Like, what's their damage? You don't even like. I mean, there wasn't even like, hey, you got any felonies or anything like that? Are you like, what's your deal? Like, it was just like, hey, you're cute. Want to get married? Like, I don't know. That's so odd to me because it's like it wasn't even like, are you Christian or anything like that? Are you like, are there certain standards a guy has to meet before you even want to date them or meet them or anything like that? Like, there's so many unanswered questions. There's so many questions that weren't asked, and there's so many just like, I mean, I of course have more questions because I'm just like, why would you ask me that? Like. It's so funny to me because I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Like I would hope that like maybe someone could clue me into where I'm missing out on like the social norms or something like that. But honestly, it was just like that. What are you talking about? What? What do you mean I'm cute? You want to get married? No, no. Like I mean, if anything, I like literally already divorced, so I'm like I'm good for right now. Like unless I'm gonna find like that perfect stay-at-home husband, like it's not going to happen. Like until I'm in a better position to where I can like provide for myself and my kids. Like I honestly like I just like yeah. No, I would prefer to have a stay-at-home husband, but I mean like in this sort of economic climate, anyone being a stay-at-home anything is like yeah, you've got to be on the quite wealthier side. But like I definitely remember when I was younger, probably like 15 or so, before I even like had kids or anything. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to school and get my degree and stuff like that. Go get me like a little corporate job or whatever. And my husband can stay at home and play with the kids or whatever, and you know, do all the cooking and whatnot. Like that was like that was definitely like what I was about. And like to an extent, I'm still kind of just like, yeah, no, I'd like a stay-at-home husband. That would be very nice. Not to say he would be the only one like doing all the cooking and stuff like that, because boy howdy, I've had like such an itch to cook lately. But it was just that, oh my gosh, that is just, it's still so funny to me now. Like it tickled me. Like that happened like I don't know, like maybe weeks ago. Although the laundromat thing was much more recent. I think that was like Friday that that lady said that to me, which was just like what. Like I'm not happy with my weight, but I mean she wouldn't know that. Like most people nowadays would probably be like, "Oh, I'm skinny." Like that's not like a bonus to me. Like I like being a little chunky. Like but that's just me personally. I like being a little chunky, but I also like being like a lot more muscular. Like I genuinely would love to get back in the gym and be able to work out, work like but I mean it pretty much is what it is at this point. Because I mean, at least I still have my gym membership, so it's like, yeah, I guess I could go work out if I wanted to, but like I have to have like the spare calories to be able to do that, so I'm not just like draining myself. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying. Like there's no reason for me to be like, oh, I gotta get in the gym in bulk when it's like, yeah, can you replace the calories that you're working off of, like, you know? Like, I'm not really in a position where I necessarily need to work out. Just like walking my dog and things like that is normally just that's definitely good enough for right now. Because it's yeah, no, the it's just personal preference. And I mean, like even then, like it's not like I want to be like yeah, no, I like to be a little bulkier, but I don't know, like people just it, I'm just so tickled. I'm so tickled right now because I was just like I keep thinking about it and it's so funny to me. Like why would you just say that? Why would you just walk up to this stranger and just like I don't know, like just like no filter, just be like I just be talking. And I'm like, as much as I like to be like head empty, no thoughts, like it's like you gotta have a little bit more thought than that, you know? You can't just say anything to anybody and like I don't know, because not everybody's like me who's like just gonna not exactly like take it on the chin, but like I'm like very quick to just like laugh things off because I'm just like that's ridiculous, go away. Like I don't know, like I'm just like I just look at it from like not a was gonna say logistical fallacy or logical fallacy, but like not. Yeah, I'm just really quick to be like, that's dumb. Go away. But yeah, no. I mean, I've also said like there's like not to be funny, if I did have the opportunity to that we get together with someone, like there's someone I already have in mind. And I said this before in the video where I was talking about that guy who was like mad creepy, which it's funny because I had been avoiding him for like the last week and like I don't know there was like this incident a couple days ago at Starbucks where these kids were like banging on the windows and like just like being a nuisance and stuff, right? Like kids are. And but one of these kids walked into the Starbucks with a ski mask on and something inside me just went into like full animal rage mode. Like, I wish you would. I wish you would try anything in this store while I'm here. I wish you would. And I just watched that little kid. I just stared at him. I stared at him the whole time, like super hard. Like my eyes did not leave that little boy's eyes. And every time he made eye contact with me, I don't know. It's like I could smell the fear in that child. Oh my gosh, I was so ready to fight. I was so ready to fight, let one of them pull out anything. Pull out anything. I was so ready to get up and be the one. Listen, they they were expecting to probably come in and bother all the people there who were just trying to study and things like that. Because of course it's gonna make a bunch of people nervous if you walk into a Starbucks with a ski mask on. People think they probably about to get robbed or something. Boy, howdy, I was ready. I was ready. Like, do anything. And oh my God, I was ready to get up and snatch that little boy up. Because it's funny because I'm just like, I'm not that big of a person. Like, I'm 5'5", like 130 pounds, man. But like, I was just ready to fight. I was so ready. I was so ready for that little boy to try anything in that Starbucks. And ever since that day, the other day, I just been on it, and I'm just like, I wish anybody would try it. Test me, please. I'm so ready for it. Like, please, go ahead and see how far you get. So, I had been like I was avoiding that guy, and like there's normally like a place that I like to sit when I come to like the little community church that I hang out at. And there's normally a place that I'd like to sit, but because I was avoiding him, I had not been sitting in that spot. And this morning, I was just like, no, I want my seat back. Okay, like I was definitely here before you were, and just because you want to be annoying or you want to get my attention, like you're not gonna bother me no more. And so, as I was sitting there this morning, he showed up, and I ignored him. Did not, didn't care. I don't care. I don't like you. I don't know you. You don't even remember my name. Like, so he wound up staying there for like maybe like an hour and yeah, just didn't care. I was just ready. Like please test me, try me. I'm so with it. I am so with it. Like please. And Yeah, that's why I'm just like I like it. It genuinely just like puzzles and perplexes me that people just be saying anything, or just like they just let their they type their farts out on the internet into texts and tweets and things like that. But like in person, like yeah, nah, people just be talking and just do not think about the stuff that they do or say and how that's going to affect the person that they're going to say whatever it is that they saying it to. And yeah, man, I just been with it for the last couple days. I don't know what's got me so hyped, but like I'm just I am just ready. Like please, please test me, try me. I'm so with it. I am so with it. If you like it, I love it. I'm so with it. Like so I don't know if that energy's been coming through in like my body language or something like that. It's been something because people really have not been messing with me, and I'm like honestly good because like boy like not to say that people really mess with me to begin with or anything like that. I'm someone that pretty much likes to mind my business, but like boy howdy, yeah, that little kid in the Starbucks coming there with that ski mask on, boy I was ready. Oh, I was so ready. I was so ready. I was so ready to put because I was sitting there like I'm doing now, just playing Tetris and like charging my battery and stuff like that. Like I'm just chilling, right? But I'm like, you coming in here disturbing a whole bunch of people for no reason, just to be a nuisance because you think it's funny. You think it's funny to harass people. And boy howdy, I don't think it's funny one bit. And so I'm gonna show you how funny I think it is. And yeah, the little kids, it's so crazy because I'm just like I didn't even see them or hear them leave. I just like suddenly calmed down because I just like unpaused my game and went back to playing. Like of course when the little kid left my line of sight, but like I wound up uh looking up from my game like probably like a couple of minutes after that and they was gone. They was gone. I didn't even hear them kids leave. Like of course I heard them come in the Starbucks because they was like hitting it, like they hit the windows and stuff like that, and it scared me and the girl that was sitting next to me. And so I really ain't like that. I really don't like being like because I startle easily like already. So I really don't like when people do that type of stuff, like thinking that is like a big hee hoo gag. Like that ain't no gag. I don't like that. But yeah, I looked up and them kids was gone, and I'm like, yeah, I think that little boy, his fight or flight kicked in. He was just like, you know what, we leaving. And good thing he did, because man, listen, I was with it. I was so with it at that point in time. But yeah, I just like looked at the time of Jesus Christ, 18 minutes already. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here and stop rambling because I'm really just talking about nothing anyway. It's really just like people saying stuff to me in the way that it's just like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? So yeah, let me cut it here. Y'all know what to do. Like, sub, do all the things, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.